Tell us a little bit about your experience at Nature One.
It's our first time playing the festival, and we got here, we saw all this production, and we were just blown away. Like, they did a great job putting the event together. The crowd is insane, so this is definitely one of the best events we've played so far.
Yes, both said it all. We were in. I was actually in the DJ office earlier today, and I asked how many employees were working to put this whole thing together. And there was over 2,000 people working to make this happen. So, as far as all the clubbers go, you guys got to appreciate it. A lot of people working hard to make this happen.
Of course, in America, I think you have the Ultra Music Festival. Is it so big, or is not on the same size?
I think Ultra Music Festival is almost the same size as Nature One. We're actually, as you know, New Yorkers, we're actually very impressed with how far we've come in such a short amount of time. You know, to do festivals of this size, and yeah, we're very proud of what Ultra has done.
How the things are going in USA for trance music? Is it big, or is now getting bigger?
Yeah,
what do you think?
I think it's about to blow up in the United States, because America is the only country where trance still hasn't been fully exploited, in my opinion. And every time you go see the big DJs come, there's more and more people. A lot of people who listen to hip hop, you know, a lot of my friends know who Tiesto is, Armin van Buuren, Paul van Dyk. So that definitely wasn't the case a few years ago, and I think that's just proof that dance music is finally starting to penetrate in the USA market.
I mean, and it's also great. I mean, you've got so many new acts now, like Lady Gaga and David Guetta, who are and Armin and Paul van Dyk. They're all pushing the music into the mainstream and on the radio, and that's just bringing more and more people into the scene, and it's just growing at a rapid rate.
Of course, you have your releases on Bandit Records, and before that you had your own labels. Tell us a little bit about this period of time before joining Bandit.
Well, we started a record label a long time ago, and it was something we did as an experiment, and we gave it a try, and now we're with Bandit Records, and it's one of the greatest record labels on the planet. Yeah. So
the releases were successful, but you know, we're producers, we're DJs, and a lot of our time was taken doing the office, the business stuff, which is fun and all, but you'd rather be in the studio making music. So leave the record label stuff up to the record label guys. You know, right now Paul van Dyk and Armin van Buuren, they did a new deal, so 50 people in the office can do way more than the two of us at home.
Caught in the flame of a burning fire. Do you wanna let go? Do you wanna go high? You've had enough. Your heart's above. This is a feeling you cannot name. The future's always been the same. The time has come.
Album we did, it was called Night Play, and it was a combination of tracks that we had been working on for a couple of years. For us, it was very melodic, and now we're actually working on a second album, and the plan for the next album is we're going to put together 10 or 12 tracks that are all tracks that we will play live at every single gig that we do. And yeah, that's the plan.
It's going to be the Filo and Peri sound that you all love, but evolved. You know, we're not going to go change our style now once we made a name for ourselves and people recognize us for what we do. So to answer your question, you just have to wait and see when it comes out.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the Night Play. Which tracks are your best, the ones that you think are having the best acceptance from the audience?
The two singles that we've done so far, Ashley and Soul in the Sun, have been extremely well received in the audience and in the dance community. And you know, what we strive to do as producers, and when we work on the records, we strive to make songs that are going to be very memorable for people in the lyrics and in the music. And you know, I mean, that's what music's all about. It's, you know, it's about grabbing that moment in time and having the music to associate with it. And yeah, that's what we do.
And going back, it's funny, for some reason with our music, we had 16 songs on our album. And if you ask 16 people what's your favorite song, you're going to get 16 different answers. For some reason, that's how it works with our fans. And I think that's a good thing because there's something there for everybody.
Of course, you did a great remix for Darren Day track, and of course, your remix was a bootleg. Everything started as a bootleg.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We made the bootleg. I think it's got to be almost 2 years ago. We made the bootleg just to play in our own sets, and I guess Armin van Buren had heard about it, and so we sent him the record, and then he started playing it in all of his sets, and then a year and a half later, the guys at Mondo decided to re-release it with some extra remixes, but. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we are definitely partly responsible for the re-release of that record.
We have some bootlegs we've done also. It's a secret. We're trying to get them released officially, but we like to focus. We're focusing our time now on original material and trying to come up with the future classics that people in the future are going to remix.
It's all coming back to me now. It's making its way back around. I'm asking forgiveness, my friend. Just give me my life back again.
We definitely have. We're gonna have a great blend of vocal tracks and definitely edgy club tracks. That I mean, the main goal when you work on a dance track is you want the audience to respond, and that's gonna be the focus. It's gonna be a nice blend of vocals that people will be able to sing, and it's gonna be a great blend of great tracks to get reactions.
How did you feel when you saw the anthem released on major label like Positiva in UK and going really well all over the world? The anthem was an anthem.
Yeah, I mean, you can never expect that kind of success, and the fact that we did have it was just eye-opening, and it was a great experience. Furthermore, to see dance music penetrate the top charts, Anthem made the UK top 40. It was #1 on the Billboard dance charts. So to see a trance song actually make it compete with big hip-hop artists and big rock artists and be able to hold its own ground, I think that that really inspired us, and it said, there's a place for trance music in the mainstream.
So Eric is going to be again a vocalist in your new album. Are you good friends with him and you want to work with him? Eric,
yeah, well, we've known Eric now for what, 3 or 4 years, and he's a massive talent when it comes to singing, when it comes to writing, and he's definitely, again, one of the artists that we probably will work with, for more tracks on the album.
Yeah, we're in the process of writing our music, so there's nothing finished yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was on a song, possibly.
Okay.
We're back in the United States for a little while, and then after the summer we'll be back in Asia, Australia, around Europe, so.
Big Room Sound.
Yeah.
What it stands for?
Big Room Sound that's basically what we try to aim our productions to sound. Songs that will rock the big room. Festivals like this with thousands and thousands of people. And that's the name of our podcast, Big Room Sound. It's bi-weekly. You can download it on our website. A lot of online radio stations broadcast it, and we're finally getting it to some FM stations. So
the DJ Mag Top 100 list has started the voting system. Do you have something to say about the voting? Why do they have to vote you?
Why do they have to vote us? You vote for us if you want to vote for us. We're not going to campaign hard. We're not going to try and convince people to vote for us. If you like what we do, then vote for us in the top 100.
And even vote for us even if you don't. I don't agree with him. Vote for us no matter what.